Happy Wednesday, Flosstube. Hello, crafty friends. My name is Caroline. Welcome back. Daily Crafty Chat. It is Wednesday, September the 23rd. And I have Because Monday giveaway to do, which I should have done at the beginning of last week and completely missed it. So the chart that I had for giveaway a couple of Mondays ago, because I didn't do one last week, was this Lizzie Kate Ready or Not Santa from 2001. And this was a chart that was in a box of goodies that was donated to me by my friend Sylvia. So it's thanks to Sylvia that I have this to offer to give away. And I pulled the winner this morning, and the name of the winner is Diane Bodsford. So congratulations, Diane. I'm just going to screenshot your name there, because I had to do some counting to get to it. If someone knows a better way to choose Facebook comments, I'd be interested to know your trick, because I have to use the random number generator, and then I have to count, you know, I know the total number of comments, and then I have to count down. Well, when you have, you know, 200 odd comments and the random number generator chooses a really high number, you have to start at the top and count all the way down. So if anyone knows a way to choose Facebook comments, let me know. So anyways, Diane, congratulations. You are the winner of the super cute Lizzie Kate Ready or Not, Here Comes Santa. I have a new chart for giveaway today. Some of you may remember that I have this one, and I actually have one more, but I'm going to save the third one. At some point, it was a while ago, I'm going to say it was at least 6 months ago, back in 2019, I was mailed a package of 3 charts from the designer Rovaris in Italy. And Rovaris sent me, the designer, sent me 3 charts. I think I'm pretty sure her name is Lila. And so I'm not positive of her first name, so I'm just gonna use the name Rovaris. Rovaris sent me 3 charts, and I've given one of them away already, and I thought today was a great time to give away the second one. So this is Skeleton. That's the name of it. And if you look closely, you can see that it's a pirate and a mermaid. It's not focused. Sorry about the light. Sorry about the glare. But it's super cute. Perfect for Halloween, obviously. So I thought this was a good time to get this out in the mail to a winner. And hopefully you'll have it in time for a little bit of Halloween stitching. So this giveaway will happen over on the Facebook group, the Friday Off the Grid Facebook group. And even though today is Wednesday, this will still be the Because Monday giveaway. That makes it easy for me to find later on if I, it's hard to explain, but sometimes I don't remember to write the name of the winner down and stick it on the chart. And so I have to go back in when I go to mail these out. I have to go and find the photo again of the chart that is the chart that I'm about to mail out, and then I have to go through all the comments again to find the name of the winner, and then find where they sent me their address. So it's my own fault, because if I just had one place to keep track of, you know, if I just put that sticky note on it right away instead of leaving it for later, that wouldn't be a problem. Anyways, it's all good. So this is the chart up for giveaway this week over on the Facebook group. I made myself a little list today. I did, because I had a couple of things to remember. The first one being that giveaway. The second one, now today's visit together is going to be completely eclectic, because now I'm going to talk about beans and wieners. I know. I had 2 thumbs down on yesterday's video, and I'm sure it's because I talked about beans and wieners. At least I think. That's the thing about thumbs down. You never know why people have given you a thumbs down. So if I stopped making videos because I was overly concerned about why people were giving me a thumbs down, I'd never make videos again, because trust me, people will always find something wrong with something that you say, even if I could rack my brain and not think of anything that I said that could possibly be offensive in any way. But you know, it could just be the fact that I talk about other things other than stitching, like my dinner plans. Who knows? However, I'm going to talk about beans and wieners again. So I had a question yesterday. Someone asked whether I used any special seasoning in my beans when we make them for dinner. Well, let me tell you, my favorite thing to put on the top of beans on toast is mustard. I know. If you're a mustard fan, you're welcome. Mustard on top of beans on toast is delicious. And if I'm feeling fancy, I use Dijon. So there you go. I'm the only one in the family that likes mustard on top of it. That's it. The other three look at me like I'm crazy. I also like ketchup with my eggs and with my craft dinner. So there you go. People have different tastes. So if you like mustard, you might like it on top of beans on toast. Let's get back to crafting, shall we? Okay, I did a little bit of work last night on my Martin Luther King sampler, and I still have my thread attached, so I left it mid-stitch. Look, I started the bird. Well, it's one of two birds. There are a matching pair of birds, so I've got the majority of the first little one stitched. I just have to stitch his red belly, and because I'm using my own threads and not I'm using the pattern as a guideline. The legs were supposed to be in a different color. I just kept them the same color. I just kept them brown. The brown that I'm using is a Gentle Arts Acorn. The green is Deep Forest. The red is Classic Colourworks Bandana. And the lighter green color that you can see on the leaves and the fill-in of the flowers is a Tinky Dyes Dandenong. I have it all written down in the description box below. So there you go. Maybe tonight I'll finish that border. Has that been bothering anybody? Is it bothering you that the border isn't quite done? This is this piece right here sums me up pretty much as a stitcher, in that, you know, I am distracted by stitching, you know, a leaf over here and then a flower over there and a bird over there, and then maybe I'll put a few more stitches into the border. So maybe I'll try to finish the border tonight. Then that will be done. So this is a pattern by Stone Street Stitchworks. I am stitching this in participation with the diversity and inclusion hashtag on Instagram, Stitch Along. And I love this chart. I love this chart, and I'm really looking forward to finishing it. So that's what I've been focusing on, and I should be able to finish it fairly soon. So that'll be good. Sarah's Afghan, the other thing that I worked on, I knit one more row of Sarah's Afghan. So I did tell you yesterday I would show you today. It doesn't look much different than the last time I shared it with you, but it continues to grow. Not even there. There's the bottom there. So it's getting harder to show you the length. And I love this one section here that's the double, where is it? Yeah, right here. Right there. A little bit of interest there in the repeat. So my stitch markers are from Carrie, the creative curator in Australia. She does chainmail scissor fobs, and she made me these progress keepers. Look at this one. This is one of my favorites. This little one right there. I love that one. And then there's a purple one, similar. That one's the same as that, but there's one that has a captured bead in it. Look at this one. So it is, oh come on. There we go. It is so pretty. It's just so pretty. It's like jewelry for your knitting. And then she did some wooden button type ones. So she made one with a kangaroo for me for Australia. I know I can get this to focus. There we go. There's the kangaroo. And then because she knows me so well, there is a coffee cup. I know my face keeps getting in the way. Sorry. There. Isn't that cute? Love that. Float plane overhead. During the week, we only get a couple fly overhead during the day. They tend to be more plenteous starting on Friday and then throughout the weekend. But anyway, they're a very common sight up here. They're fun to watch. Sometimes they fly a little low overhead, and you think that's a little dicey, but anyway. So I am on to my new ball of yarn. I've added it in, and I'm off to the races with that new ball of yarn that I've wound up. So I have a long way to go. I have 15 balls total. I think that's it's either number 4 or number 5. I have a feeling it's just number 4, and I'm using wishful thinking that it's number 5. And the pattern name is called the Talon Throw, Talon, by Brooklyn Tweed. And I just love it. I just love it. It is, I said this yesterday, it's my favorite time of year to work on projects like this. I have knit several of the Brooklyn Tweed afghan patterns, and I have loved every single one of them. They are so well written. The pattern is so fun. One was the baby shale pattern. It's a baby blanket pattern. Well, you could have made it into a big one, I'm sure, but I knit it as a gift for friends who are having a baby. And then I also knit the Umaro, U-M-A-R-O throw for my mom. Took 3 years, but I eventually finished it, and she loves it. So success, win-win. So that's Sarah's afghan coming along. And the other little thing to talk about that I mentioned yesterday, kind of sort of spur of the moment, was the Jammy along, pajama along. And as with, you know, when we like to stay in our pajamas and stitch, it's pretty informal. So there are no rules. It does, you know, join when you want to, leave when you want to, wear your pajamas all day, wear your pajamas for an hour. It doesn't matter. It's just for fun. And I'm going to put up a post over on the Facebook group. If you will call it an event, and you can join, and you can post your progress photos all weekend, and we'll just have a little bit of fun with it. Just some fun, relaxing stitching time, because I'm feeling a little blue that the Stitch North cross stitch retreat isn't happening this weekend. So I was very excited about it, and fingers crossed. We are still planning to all get together at the end of April. It's April 29th. The new date has been rescheduled, April 29th to May 2nd, 2021. It will be taking place in Brampton, Ontario, and yeah, fingers crossed. So I think a pajama along, just a cozy weekend of sharing what I'm working on and seeing what you're working on, sounds like fun. I did have a question yesterday about the colors that I used, the green that I used in the Smalls Exchange gift for Kimberly. And I will share that on Monday, because I think we are revealing our Smalls this weekend on the Stitch North Facebook group. And actually, mine is still in London because it arrived at the house, but no one has been back and forth from London to the cottage since it arrived. So I've seen pictures of what I was lucky enough to receive, but I don't actually have it. So we're all exchanging photos on the group this weekend. So once those have been shared, on Monday, I'll share a little bit of the information on what I stitched for Kimberly, and because I know many of you were following along on the beginning of that journey, and I had made some substitutions and the information on the chart and things like that. So I'll talk about that next Monday. And I think, one more thing. It is almost time for high tea. I have been doing, I used to do high tea once a month at the end of every month so that it was sort of something to look forward to. What high tea is it is a little bit of a celebration of choosing something special from your stash that maybe you've been saving and you would like to use instead of letting it sit in your drawer or your closet, and you've been saving it for good. And so maybe you'll pull it out and start it, or it can be a whip that, you know, has been on your mind, or something that you've completely forgotten about that's been tucked away at the back of the closet, and you bring it out and you show it some love, and that's just something special that you celebrate, something special from your stitching. And so for me, I used to do it every month, and that was a lot of new starts, and I don't finish things fast enough. So it's starting to get a little overwhelming that I was starting, you know, 12 projects in a year and maybe finishing one, and I love big projects. So many of the ones I was choosing were really, really big. So this year I decided to go a little bit smaller, and I'm only doing four high tea celebrations this year. And the next one is coming up October 1st. I already have my chart picked out. I already have my fabric picked out. I have my thread picked out. I am ready to go. I'm just waiting for October 1st to start it. I will also have a giveaway. I always do a giveaway in conjunction with high tea, something a little bit fun. I have a very special chart to give away this high tea, and I'm going to, if you're still here with me now, I'm going to give you a sneak peek so that you know it's coming. So high tea this year, I'm giving you a sneak peek of the chart that I've got for giveaway, because I've shown it before. Remember this one, Lila's Studios, the Nevermore? I'm going to give away this chart for high tea October 1st. So come back on October 1st, and this will be, I haven't decided, not that I haven't decided, I have to figure out where the giveaway is in the rotation, because not everybody's on Facebook, not everybody's on Instagram, not everybody can leave comments on YouTube. So I like to rotate them so that more people have a chance to participate in the giveaways than maybe would do if I just had sort of one way of giving away charts. And this was donated. This was sent to me by Miss Lila herself in order for me to give it away. So it is, her charts are gorgeous. And this one in particular, I purchased one of them, and then she sent me a duplicate. I can't remember, but she sent me 2 charts for giveaway. One of them was with my needle too, and I've already given that one away. And now it's time to give this one away. So high tea, October 1st. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's it for me today. It is 4:15, and I am going to take Luna for a quick walk and make some fresh coffee. I have a little bit more cut work that I'd like to do tonight. I've been working today mostly on cutting bat for the cutting the batting for the bags, and I have a fair bit more to do, and so I'd really like to finish that today. So I think what I'm going to do is get some fresh air, make some coffee, come back, do a bit more work. John has already offered to make dinner this evening, so lucky me. I get to work right up until it's time to come together again as a family later tonight. So that's it. Okay, I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Have a great night. Be good to yourself, and I'll see you tomorrow. Happy stitching, everybody.